Greetings and welcome to Growth. Excuse me. Greetings and welcome to Growth Hacking Secrets. I'm your host Mohammed Siddique from Atlanta, Georgia, and the co-author of New Success Secrets available on Amazon. On this episode, we have a special guest, Mike Crandall. Mike is the CEO of a digital Beachhead. Please join me to give a warm welcome to our guest, Mike Crandall. Mike, welcome.
Thank you. Welcome. It's good to see you.
Likewise, let me start with this. Where were you? What happened? Who were you surrounded with that inspired you to do what you do today?
Well, I'm a 21-year veteran of the U.S. military, and I got into cybersecurity by accident. I was a young kid, and computers were new in 1990. Not everyone had one. I happened to break into one in our office just to show that I could. And instead of getting in trouble, they decided that they should send me to more school to teach me more about this new technology. And kind of fast forward, did my career, went to work for a large company for 5 years to learn what it's like to be outside of the military. I was laid off due to the company being purchased. And voila, I arrived today. I started my own company, Digital Beachhead, and I thought I'd try it on my own.
Wonderful. So thanks to the layoff then, huh?
Yes. Yeah. They laid me off because they were purchased, so sometimes when there's a purchase, they do the cutbacks. Yeah. And I had a choice, get another job or do it on my own.
Understood. And most of the time they let the best people go. That's what happens. Okay.
Sometimes they keep the people from the company who is doing the buying. And
What are the top 3 mistakes to avoid?
Well, for me, I was always assuming, because I was in the military, that my job was going to stay. When I got hired on by that company, I thought, well, this is my next 20 years. And so I thought to myself, nope, this isn't going to work, So I would say assumptions, always avoid assuming things, failing to have a backup plan B and D, C, multiple avenues of escape should things go wrong. That was something that I had to learn. And the difference between being overconfident and arrogant in what you know. Just be confident in what you do.
What is your greatest failure story? What did you learn and how did you recover from it?
Well, that kind of goes right into me assuming. I really assumed that my next job out of the military was my job. And what I learned was the civilian world was much different. Companies have a bottom line where the military did not have a bottom line. It was about doing the mission. And so regardless of how hard you work and what you do, if they need to cut you for whatever reason, you're going to be cut. So I learned to take care of my people. When I started my own company, that I need to take care of them and let them know up front. I'm very forward with my team that, hey, this is a business. We're doing a project. We'll see what happens, but I can make you no long-term promises. And I recovered by picking up my bootstraps and moving forward and starting my own company and saying, if I'm worried about other people letting me go, I can work for myself, and then only I can let myself go.
What are your top 3 success secrets that others can model from?
Everyone says that you should work smarter, not harder. I think you need to work smarter and harder. The two go together, just because you found a new widget or a new thing to help you do it quicker and easier doesn't mean that free time is just wasted. Put some hard work into that new widget and, work harder as well. Taking care of your team. From the military, I found there's a big difference between management and leadership. And to lead a team, they have to know that you're willing to do what they're doing. And so you have to inspire them to do more. I always expect a lot from my teams because if you expect it from them, they'll produce. If you don't expect it, they won't. And lastly, integrity. You have to have integrity because otherwise your clients won't believe you, your employees won't believe you. You have to have integrity. You mean what you say and do it. Follow up.
We're about to move into lightning round. That means quick question and quick answer. Are you ready?
I am ready.
What are you grateful for today?
I'm always grateful every day that I woke up. Being a combat veteran, it's good just to be on this side of the dirt. So I'm grateful every day to have a smile on my face and be able to face the day, whatever challenges may come.
How young are you?
I am 53 years old.
So, Mike, you are not 53, you are 18 years old with 35 years experience.
Thank you for that. I'll have to remember that one.
What you want to do when you grow up?
The goal is to keep working this company, grow it, expand it, and then one day, sell it to a much larger company and get an RV and just travel.
How do you overcome a challenge life throws at you?
Head on. You can't run from it. You can't hide from it. You can't ignore it. So in the military, all plans go to heck the minute you hit combat. Whatever plan you have changes the minute you encounter the enemy. So you charge at them instead of retreating. So you take a challenge head on.
How do you start your day?
With a cup of coffee. I wake up, stretch, get a cup of coffee, get the neurons firing in my brain, and then sit down and start the day. Plug on from there.
What is the advice you will give to younger yourself?
To be more confident. I was very non-confident. I was a very skinny kid in school. So being more confident and assured of yourself will get you further.
Once you have a revenue-generating idea, how do you convince your significant other?
Well, my plan is to convince her before I have the idea, to work with her and let her know that I'm doing what I can to succeed and to have faith in that. Again, leadership versus management. I don't want to manage the problem after I have it. I want to prepare for it ahead of time.
What is the impactful business book you have read, and what did you learn from it?
I have read Platoon, and although it's not specifically a business book, it is about a military team in Afghanistan and being an Afghan vet. It just reminds me that there is more to life, and you just have to work hard and have faith in yourself, and you can accomplish anything.
I'm just curious, who is the author of the book?
The author is Clinton Romashaw. Mm-hmm. He is a Medal of Honor winner.
Why being impactful is important to you?
Being impactful is important. I like to think that you leave something behind. And I often tell people that if I try to help 10 people and 9 people aren't appreciative of the help, that's fine. Because if you can touch one person, like a ripple in the pond, that'll spread.
Who is your living mentor and what's the impact?
That's still and probably always will be my father. He was a hardworking person that took care of the family. And also, bad mentor. I learned the good and the bad, as we do with most of our mentors. So it will be my father.
What do you want to be remembered for?
Just being a decent person. I have no great aspirations of fame or fortune. It is more about, doing good things and living a good life. And I would just hope that I would be seen as a good person, a good father, good husband.
Who is your ideal client?
Our ideal client is a small to medium-sized business between 50 and 500 users. That would be ideal. We can do above and below that. But anyone who's looking for cyber risk management or virtual chief information security officer type assistance.
How can we support you?
Well, as we network into the world, helping each other find more clients for us. Everyone needs cybersecurity. So, we kind of need folks to help us find those people who are in need of cybersecurity and maybe don't know it. That's that would help us the most.
Wonderful. We are about to wrap up. I'd like to ask you a few words about your today's guest experience on the show. Here's my question. What would you say about your today's guest experience on the show?
It was fantastic. I was honored to be asked. It is always nice to get out and talk with folks. I'm a networking kind of chatty kind of guy, so I like to meet and just getting more visibility. I'd appreciated it.
What would you say as a final word?
One, thank you, and that's kind of 2 words, I guess. But I think in the current climate of the world, cybersecurity is becoming more known as a risk, and I think we need to kind of take that into more serious concern when we think of our businesses.
Thank you so much, Mike, for sharing your wisdom with us today. On the behalf of Growth Hacking Secrets community and our entire team, we really appreciate you. This is Mohammed Siddique signing off from Atlanta, Georgia. Until the next episode, all good wishes.